Here we have the 2021 Mazda CX-5 GS. Has a 2.5-liter inline engine, automatic transmission, and all-wheel drive. For the interior, there's power mirrors, windows, and locks, all have full firm door handles, flex doors along the bottom right as well. We have nice black over black combination to interior, with a combination of leather and cloth material big front buttons, and the driver's seat is power operated and switches along the side. Push button start, found right on the dash. Starts up nice and easy. So we have a combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster, and then you can toggle through displays on the digital screen there using a button on the steering wheel. Off to the side, we do have your power liftgate button, as well as your off-road mode and lane departure warning toggle. On the steering wheel here, you'll see the info button. That is what I was using to toggle through the screens of the gauge cluster. And then surrounding that, we do have Bluetooth and audio controls with your adaptive cruise controls on the other side. When the vehicle's in reverse, this is where you'll find your backup camera with guidance lines. For the stereo itself, you get AM, FM radio, USB and auxiliary ports, Bluetooth connectivity, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It doesn't have navigation installed at the moment, but that is something you can have added at the point of sale or anytime afterward. If we go into settings here, under safety, we can find your distance recognition support system, so your adaptive cruise control. SBS is your forward collision alert, then we have blind spot monitoring. And then lane keep assist also has lane departure warning settings in there as well. So you can see you can configure everything however you prefer. Down here, beside the push button start, we do have your heated front seat controls, so 3-stage on either side there. And we do have a heated steering wheel on this model as well. We have your climate control with ice cold air conditioning, a 12-volt cigarette lighter cell outlet at the bottom. Gear select here, nice straight line with slap shift off to the side if you prefer. Then we have your sport mode, electronic parking brake and auto hold. These are controls for the stereo with some shortcuts around the big dial. And the little dial is strictly for volume, so volume up, volume down, pretty intuitive. Next thing is you do have an instant mute, so you can press it down. So instead of constantly trying to turn it down, say you're going through a drive-thru and you talk to someone really quick, you just press it down, say what you have to say, then you turn it back one or press it again, and you're back to the volume you were at before. We have 2 cup holders right in the middle, nice big armrest as well. And in here, we do have the keys. We also have an SD card reader, 2 USB ports. So you'll see one has a smartphone icon. That'll be the one you'd want to connect to for your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Then we do have an auxiliary port and a 12-volt cigarette lighter cell outlet there. Up top, we do have an auto-dimming rear view mirror, sunglass holder here, and lastly, we do have your dome light controls up top. The CX-5 is equipped with 17-inch factory alloy wheels wrapped in Primo tires. We have the gorgeous soul red crystal metallic for the exterior color, LED headlights up front. Then we do have this black plastic trim piece along the bottom to protect your paint from any rock or debris that might get kicked up while driving. We do have a turn signal integrated into your side mirror there, tinted rear windows in the back, 4-wheel disc brakes, gas cap on the driver's side, that's worth. And then we do have badging for CX-5 all-wheel drive, the Mazda emblem right in the middle, and we have the G badge on the passenger side. And to open it up, there is a button right underneath the Mazda emblem. We do have a power liftgate on this as well. Let's see your backup camera there. So you get a nice big storage area in the back, nice and carpeted all throughout. For additional storage, you are able to fold down the rear seats. They do come down in a 40-20-40 split. So all you have to do is pull the little strap there. And this is super handy. Say you're picking up lumber or you're going skiing or something like that. You can have the skinny long objects through the middle while still seating 4 people comfortably. And on the back of each section of the rear seats, we do have your child seat anchors for the rear. Underneath the false floor, we do have your spare tire, nice and secured down there. And then we do have the tools to change in case of emergency with sound deadening foam all around. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but it's nice to know it's there if you need it. And when you're done, you just press the button on the tailgate, or you can use any of the other buttons for the liftgate. Drops down all on its own, and you're all good to go. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch in the middle, door handle above, storage and speaker down below. You do get a ton of legroom and headroom in the back of the CX-5. Same nice combination of leatherette and cloth material for the rear upholstery. Go ahead and fold this back up. Goes into place nice and easy. And then separate of the whole section coming down, you can have just an armrest as such, giving you a nice sturdy place to put your arm, as well as 2 cup holders. And there is a storage compartment in here with 2 USB ports for the rear passengers. We also have lower child seat anchors indicated by the plastic circles along the bottom, and then they'll be in the fold all along the bottom there. And lastly, we do have storage pockets on the back of both the front seats. And that was the 2021 Mazda CX-5 GS. If you're interested in this spacious all-wheel drive SUV with loads of safety features, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. In doing so, we get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.